Hi guys, it's Dita. Welcome back to my channel. I am here to do a video that was requested by Chic Professor and Excellence in Spirit. Chic Professor has a YouTube channel on here and I will link it below as well as her Instagram. And Excellence in Spirit doesn't have a YouTube channel, although I'm working on it, but she does have an Instagram, so I will also list that down below. But the video that they asked me to do is a comparison of two of my absolute favorite handbags, and they are by the same fashion house. So these are the two handbags that I will be comparing. This is the YSL Caleche Bag, and this is the YSL, now called Envelope Bag. I don't remember it being called the Envelope Bag when I bought it. It had some ridiculously long name, but now on their site they're calling this the Envelope Bag. Much, much better. I am going to do this video in a fashion similar to the way I talked about my Luana Italy Paley satchel. And that is, I'm going to touch on a few different categories. First, I'll talk about the technical aspects of each bag. I'll talk about the wear. Then I will talk about what each of these bags fits and whether or not I would buy either of them again. So if you are interested in hearing a little bit more about each of these bags and how they compare to each other, then stick around. So first I'm going to talk about the Caleche bag, and I will give you the measurements and I'll also have them down below. I don't know if measurements will be helpful to people. It doesn't help me because I can't visualize it, and I know some people will get a piece of paper and kind of draw out the dimensions to get a feel. I'm too lazy for any of that. But for people who it does help, I will talk about the dimensions of this bag. This bag comes in a medium and a large. Mine is the large size. It is 12.5 inches in length, about 8 inches, 7.8 inches in height, and 3.3 inches in depth. These are the dimensions that I got directly off of the YSL website. As far as other features of this bag, it is a flap style snap closure. It has a top handle strap here, and then it has a detachable shoulder strap. This bag cannot be carried as a crossbody using the straps it comes with. It has 3 compartments on the inside. This big compartment in the front, this zippered pocket in the center, and then another smaller compartment in the back. For storage, it has, again, this slot pocket here in the middle, and then in the small pocket in the back, it has a slip pocket. One of my favorite storage aspects of this bag is the fact that it has a slip pocket here. This is where I always keep my phone for easy access. I also wanted to mention that there are no feet on the bottom of this bag. I wanted this bag for a very long time before I purchased it, and what was holding me up is that I really like a crossbody bag, and I knew that for a bag that I was going to use as a daytime workhorse, I needed to be able to carry it as a crossbody. Then came the guitar straps and bag straps, and it occurred to me that I could use one of those to attach to this bag to carry it as a crossbody. So it has these metal, I guess you would call these D-rings here at the top of the bag, and you can either detach this strap if you wanted to, if you just wanted to get rid of it and just have the top handle strap, which is not detachable. And then this is where I attach my crossbody strap. I don't take this off, I just leave it on, and so I have 3 things looped into this ring. I have the top handle, the shoulder strap, and then I have an additional longer strap so that I can carry this bag multiple ways throughout the day if my shoulder is getting tired or if I just need both of my hands for something. So that is a huge reason that I love this bag. To say that it's versatile is an understatement. It's really soft, squishy leather, and it softens with time. The bag, when it comes, is pretty straight. I can't even do it right now, but I'll include a picture. But mine has kind of collapsed in on itself, I think because of the weight of the hardware on the YSL. I don't mind this. I actually like the way that it looks. It just looks worn in and used, and I could probably stuff it so that it's more straight. And I do keep it stuffed, but I don't put that much stuffing in it. I actually like the way this looks. Because of the squishiness, you can put so much into this bag. So that is the YSL Caleche in a nutshell. So as far as the YSL envelope bag, this bag comes in two sizes, kind of. The small size is a wallet and chain style bag, or wallet on chain, a walk style bag. And then there's this size, and it's not called a large, but I call it a large. So as far as the dimensions, this one is about 12 inches, 12.1 inches in length, 8.6 inches in height, and 2.9 inches in depth. The Caleche bag is just a little bit, it's pretty imperceptibly longer than this one. And the Caleche bag is also a little bit wider, or a little bit, it has more depth. And then this one is a little bit taller than this one. But basically, I mean, they're very, very similar in size. So this bag can be worn two ways. These are the straps here. It can be worn as a double shoulder strap, which is very, very comfortable because of this leather at the top of the chain. And then it can be pulled all the way through to be carried as a crossbody bag. It can't be carried without some jimmy rigging as a top handle bag. And because of the way the straps are attached here through these grommets at the top, you cannot attach an additional strap to this bag. So those are the choices that you have with the strap that the bag comes with. It too is a flap style bag with a snap closure. On the inside, it has one slip pocket here at the back, and then it's just got this one big cavernous opening. Again, one of my favorite aspects of this bag is that it also comes with a slip pocket. This one also does not have feet on the bottom. One of the reasons I love these two bags is that they work so well for bags to use during the day. If you need to bring a lot of stuff with you, you're not going to be home for a while, and so you just need to be able to carry around what you need to carry around. These two bags are amazing for that because they can fit so much, and yet they are very comfortable. The Caleche bag is a little lighter empty than the envelope bag, and I think it has to do with the structure of the bag. I don't think that, even though the chain is longer, I don't think that it necessarily has more hardware, so I think it's due to the structure of the bag that this one's a little bit heavier. But the thing about both of these bags is that because you can carry it in multiple ways, you're able to redistribute the weight on your arm if you need to. One of the things that I especially love about the envelope bag is that it can be used in all aspects of my life. So I am a person who tends to, in general, be overdressed if compared to other people around me. And that has been the case for forever, since college probably. And so I don't have an issue taking a bag that would be considered more business or evening and using it as an everyday bag. And this bag, because of its structure and because of how sleek the lines are, smacks of something that is built beautifully for the professional world and that has the elegance to transition into the evening. I think because of the shine of that hardware and how thin the metal is compared to the metal on the Caleche bag. So if I bring these in more closely, you can see that the gauge of the chain on the Caleche is much thicker than that on the chain of the envelope bag. And I think also that bright, shiny silver on the envelope bag makes it easy to imagine this bag in a business type setting or in, you know, a going out type setting, except maybe for its size. But, you know, if you were going to a nice dinner, and because you can tuck the straps in, so I'm going to pull them through. You can pull the straps through like this. Like that, and then just tuck them into the bag. and then the and then the leather part of the chain of the strap sits on top of the bag, and so you could carry that as a large clutch. So again, I think the versatility for this bag is great. I could easily see wearing this with a party dress or a gown, and just as easily see wearing it with jeans. With the Caleche, however, this is a beautiful bag, and I think that if I detached this chain and carried it like this, I could see carrying this in a business type setting. I do think this is much more casual than the envelope bag, and I don't see myself transitioning this into evening. This to me is a daytime bag. It is much less formal to me than the envelope. So as far as the wear, both bags have worn very well. We'll start with the Caleche, which I've had for about a year. I have worn this thing so much. There were weeks on end where I wore nothing but this bag. I didn't switch out of it, and it is in excellent condition. The leather, and I'll try to find exactly what kind of leather it is, but it's not pebbled, but it is a grained leather, and so scratches don't really show up on this bag. I mean, there is not a lick of wear. The only change is that it's collapsed a little bit. It's gotten a little squishier, and I actually love that. The envelope bag, which is really heavy right now for the next portion of this video, the envelope bag also wears very well. I think its wear, or any bag's wear really, depends on not only on how well it's made, but on the type of leather that's used. Mine is, I bought this pre-loved, so it's an older bag and it's in lambskin. Of late, I've been seeing these bags in a pebbled leather, and I will find the type of leather that's used and put that down below, but I've been seeing it in more of a pebbled leather, and so I could see those also being as indestructible as the Caleche bags. Having said that, this bag is basically indestructible. I have not babied this at all. This is another bag that I will carry for weeks on end, because it is just so convenient, and I don't have any problems with the stitching. I don't even really have problems with scratches. This bag came with like a little dent here in the lambskin, but otherwise there are just some teeny tiny scratches. Like there's a scratch right here, if I can even get that to focus on it. Yeah, right here. But I'm kind of hard pressed to find many more. It has worn so well. It being smooth lambskin has not detracted from its usability. I would say I beat this bag up just as much as I beat up the Caleche, and it is just beautiful. Still just so gorgeous. Both bags wear really nicely. So as far as what these bags fit, I stuffed the wrong bag first. I stuffed the envelope bag first, so we'll start with that. Basically, the answer to that question is it would be easier for me to talk about what it doesn't fit. Depending on the size of the wallet that you carry, you can put so much into this bag, into both of these bags. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I have shoved into this envelope bag, and then I will see if I'm able to shove everything that's in here into my Caleche bag. Now, this is way more than I carry around in a day, but this is just to give you an idea of how much you can pack in here. It's still maintaining its shape. You can see I've got little things poking into the sides because I've got this bag overflowing. I wouldn't normally stuff it as much. You'll see I've got this thing stuffed to the gills, but I mean, all in all, the shape of the bag is maintained. So this is what it looks like in here. Because I don't have a sophisticated filming area, I'm just going to put this on my shoulder and we'll just empty the bag, shall we? So first, I've got my 6-ring key holder. I have a bottle of water. This is my, what do you call this? My extra phone charger. This is my wallet, and it's a thick wallet. It's my MCM wallet. I haven't actually carried this in a while. I just stuffed it with my lotion and lip products and things like that for the purpose of this video, but this is my mini pochette. And then I've got a big sunglasses case, the ones for my Acne library sunglasses. And I think that's it for there. And then in here, I've got my phone. That is a lot of stuff. That is way more than I typically carry in a day. I typically wouldn't carry a water bottle. I mean, it's just amazing how much can fit into this thing. So let's see if I can get all of that into my Caleche. So I was just chuckling at how full this Caleche bag is. It is, oh my goodness, I have never carried this much stuff in this bag. But for the purpose of the video, here is my little, looks like a little turkey right now. Look how full it is. But it's just, because it's so squishy, it just expands and you can fit so much in here. So did everything that fit in the envelope fit in here? Let's see. All right, put this on my shoulder perch. Okay, so we have a water bottle, the water, oops. We have the mini pochette. This is all in the front pocket, as you can see. This is my wallet. These are my sunglasses, and that's it for in there. This is the battery charger. This is the 6-ring key holder. Here is my phone. Now, and that was everything that was in the envelope bag. And when I put all of that in here, I was looking at the bag thinking, there's still more room in here. So I'm gonna see if I can fit a little bit more or one more big thing. And I was able to get it in. And so in this back pocket, I was able to fit my agenda, and it is thick, it's full of stuff. So I was betting with myself that the envelope bag would actually carry more than the Caleche, but the Caleche clearly carries more. Again, because of the squish of the leather, that one is much more structured, but really the capacity of both bags is so great. It makes it so functional. I think that somebody, even somebody who carries a lot of items, would do well with either of these bags. But that's pretty cool that I was able to put my agenda in here with all of that other stuff. A water bottle and an agenda, come on. One thing I will say about both of these bags is that sometimes with the snap closure, oh, it's a really strong snap closure for one thing. So that's great for security. But one thing I will say is that sometimes if I'm not looking at the bag, if I'm busy doing other things and I've paid and I just want to close the bag, sometimes the snap doesn't, oh, see, it just did it. Oh, you're gonna make a liar out of me. Sometimes it won't do that, and it will, you have to actually, or I will have to kind of lift up the bag and look so I can fit the the male end of the snap into the female portion of the snap. I think I remember a long time ago hearing people complain about that, about how they found that to be cumbersome. I do not at all. So then the question as to whether or not I would repurchase these bags, and I think that it goes without saying and that it is very obvious that I would absolutely repurchase both of these bags. I'm almost thankful that I hadn't thought of how to wear this as a crossbody so that I could get my hands on this, because this has been such a joy to have. But both of them are so great in their looks. I love the chevron quilting, and in their versatility. I think that these two bags would fit well in most people's lifestyles if they are considering one or the other of them. For somebody who strictly wants a casual bag, this might be a better choice, but you could wear this with whatever you want. If you want to wear this with a ball gown, I say go for it. This bag I think would do well with somebody who is casual but does have occasion to dress up, or who likes a more formal or more businesslike look. I think this would be a great bag. I would not be able to choose one over the other. Both of them are such, this is what a bag should be. When bags are designed, this is what a bag should be. These two are amazing. I absolutely love them. So yes, I would absolutely repurchase both of these bags. If anything happened to one or the other of them, I would replace them. I love them that much. They are so good. So that's it. I hope that was helpful for the two people who asked me to do this video and for anybody else watching. If you are considering one or the other, I say go for it. I do not think that you will be disappointed. I think the quality is there, the style is there, and the versatility is there. So yeah, I would say go for it if you're thinking about it. If you have any other questions about either of them, if you want to see how I style them, if you want me to style the envelope bag casually, in a business type setting, formally, then let me know. I'd be happy to do a video on that. And I think that's all I have to say. Basically, I love these bags. So I hope everybody's having a good day, and we will see you in the next one. Peace-yins.